The Storyteller presents Aladdin.
Mustafa the tailor had a very lazy son named Aladdin. Aladdin's laziness made Mustafa so ashamed of his son that he died of a broken heart. So Aladdin and his mother were left all alone. But Aladdin did not change his ways. One day when he was playing in the marketplace, a man came to see him.
Aladdin, you look just like your father. I would have known you anywhere.
Who are you?
I'm your Uncle Amin. I've come to take you away with me.
Aladdin took his uncle to his mother's house. She agreed with the plan, and they prepared for the journey to a far-off land. His uncle was not very nice to him. He treated Aladdin like a slave. The only thing that made Aladdin believe that he was really his uncle was a beautiful ring that Amin had given him to wear. One day, when they were far into the desert, the uncle told Aladdin to build a fire. After the fire was started, the uncle, who was a magician, sprinkled some powder on the fire and spoke many magic words. Suddenly, before them, there was a big stone with a handle on it, lying in the sand.
Lift it up, Aladdin.
But I can't. It is too heavy.
Yes, you can. Try it. It will be easy.
Aladdin tried, and the stone came out of its place easily. Underneath it, there was a big cave. They went down some big stone steps and found many beautiful treasures, jewels, gold, and silver.
Give me some of those golden plates, Aladdin.
As soon as Aladdin gave him the plates, the uncle dashed out of the cave and put the stone over the entrance. Then he traveled to the far land, leaving Aladdin trapped in the cave. He was not really Aladdin's uncle at all, but a very wicked magician. Aladdin was in the cave for several days, praying to be set free. One night, he accidentally rubbed the ring against his jacket, and suddenly, a genie appeared. Aladdin was scared.
Who are you?
I am your genie. Master, how can I serve you?
I want to get out of here. I want to go home.
There was a big flash, and he was home with his mother. She was very happy to see him, but she explained, "I have nothing for you to eat, Aladdin. All I have is this old lamp we can sell."
It's so dirty, Mother. Let me clean it up first.
Aladdin started to rub the lamp clean, and suddenly another genie appeared.
Master, your wish is my command.
Aladdin was surprised.
Bring us something to eat.
The genie snapped his fingers, and on the table appeared silver and gold platters filled with the finest food in the world. Aladdin and his mother ate a good dinner. Then Aladdin wished for clothes and jewels for his mother and himself, and all his wishes came true. One morning, Aladdin was near the Sultan's palace, watching the princess while she was swimming. She was so lovely that Aladdin fell in love with her. He went home and spoke to his mother.
Please take these jewels to the Sultan and ask him if I can marry the princess.
His mother went to see the Sultan and offered him the jewels. She asked him if Aladdin could marry the princess. The Sultan, seeing all the jewels, said,
"Aladdin shall marry the princess in 3 months.
When his mother told him of the Sultan's decision, Aladdin was very happy. But the Grand Wazir, who wanted to see the princess marry his son, tried to change the Sultan's mind. After several days, he succeeded, and the princess married the Grand Wazir's son. Aladdin was very angry. He took the magic lamp, rubbed it, and told the genie,
When they are asleep, go, get the groom and bring him here. Make the groom sleep in the cold night air, and by morning put him back in his bed.
The genie did as he was commanded. Aladdin had the genie do this over and over for several days. Finally, the wazir's son ran away. He did not like sleeping in the cold. When he left, Aladdin married the princess. Then, with the help of the genie, he built a beautiful palace. They lived there happily for a long, long time. The wicked magician who had left Aladdin many years before heard of the good fortune that Aladdin was having. When Aladdin went hunting one day, the magician went to see the princess and told her that he was a peddler and would exchange old lamps for new ones. The princess, who did not know that Aladdin's lamp was magic, gave it to the magician in exchange for a new one. When Aladdin returned, the palace and the princess were gone. When Aladdin could not explain this, the Sultan had him arrested. He was brought to trial and condemned to die. In his cell, he rubbed the ring and asked the genie,
Save my life!
I cannot save your life, master. Only the genie of the lamp, who is not here, can do that. The wicked magician is the one who has stolen the lamp and your princess. They are now living in Africa.
Then send me to Africa as fast as you can.
There was a great flash. Lo and behold, Aladdin was in Africa. The princess was very happy to see Aladdin. She told him that the magician had tried to marry her, telling her that Aladdin had been killed by her father. Aladdin said,
Invite him to dinner tonight and put some poison in the wine.
She did as he told her, and when the magician drank the wine, he fell to the floor. Quickly, Aladdin took the lamp from him, rubbed it, and said,
Transport us to Arabia and have our palace placed across from the Sultan's palace.
Before they had a chance to go any further, the palace was set beautifully, right across the square from the Sultan's palace. The Sultan had grieved for many months about the loss of his beloved daughter. He was certain she was dead. When he awoke and looked out of his window, there in the morning mist rose the palace of Prince Aladdin.
Bring me my clothes. Bring me my horse. I must go to the palace and see what has happened to my daughter.
When the Sultan came to Aladdin's palace, Aladdin met him at the door.
I cannot speak to you, Aladdin, before I see my daughter.
She is upstairs in her room. I will send for her.
Aladdin clapped his hands, and a servant appeared.
Go to the princess's room and ask her to come down. Her father has come to see her.
When the princess saw her father, she threw herself in his arms and wept with joy.
Father, I have missed you so much. I am so happy we are back together again.
She told her father all about the wicked magician and all the ugly things he had done to them. Many years passed, and the Sultan, who was very old, died. Aladdin and the princess became the rulers in his place and lived happily ever after.